Winners and losers are separated by one thing and one thing only, and that's what they do when nobody is watching. Winners do what they have to do when nobody is watching. Losers don't. You know, there was this famous boxer, Muhammad Ali, and he said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. And this applies to everything in life. I want you to think about the goals that you have, the dreams that you have. What would it take to achieve those goals? What would it take to actually make those dreams come true? There are certain things that need to be done. It's going to require discipline. It's going to require focus. It's going to require work ethic. It's going to require you to do things that maybe you don't feel like doing, but winners do those things. And so my question for you today is this: are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to go after your dreams? Or are you going to let your dreams die? Are you gone? Nah, let your goals slip through your fingers. Or are you gone? Nah, grab them with everything you got. There's a story about a young man who went to see an elderly gentleman. This young man wanted to become a writer, but he didn't really know how to get started. So he went to see this elderly gentleman who had written several books. He went to his home. He knocked on the door. The elderly gentleman opened up the door and said, "Can I help you?" The young man said, "Yes. I would like to become a writer, but I don't know how to get started. Can you mentor me? Can you help me?" The old man looked at him for a moment, and then he said, "Yeah, I can help you. Come inside." So the young man followed him inside, and he sat down on a chair. The old man walked over to a bookcase, opened up a book and said, "Start here, read this book." And the young man said, "That's it. Is that all I have to do?" The old man closed the book, turned around and said, "Yeah, that's it. Just read the book." The young man thought about it for a moment, and then he said, "What if I read the book and then I still don't know how to write? What if I read the book and then I still don't know how to get started?" The old man looked at him for a moment and he said, "Well, then you read another book, and then you read another book, and then you keep reading books until you figure it out." The young man thought about it for a moment, and then he said, "But what if I read all the books in the world and I still do become a writer? What if I read all the books and then I still do know how to get started?" The old man stood up, walked over to the window, looked outside and said, "Then you start writing. Sometimes we overthink things. Sometimes we just need to take action. We need to get started. We need to move forward." So my question for you today is this: are you gone? Nah. Sit back and let your dreams die. Or are you gone? Nah. Go after them with everything you've got. Are you going to be a winner, or are you going to be a loser? Are you going to do what it takes when nobody is watching? You see, winners do what they have to do when nobody is watching. They work hard in private, and they let their results speak for them. But losers talk a big game. They make lots of noise. They boast and they brag, but ultimately, they don't do what it takes. They don't put in the work. They don't suffer the pain and the discomfort, because winners do that. Winners do what it takes when nobody is watching. So ask yourself this: who do I want to be? Do I want to be a winner, or do I want to be a loser? Because if you want to be a winner, then you're going to have to do what winners do. You're going to have to do what it takes when nobody is watching. So they laughed at you. Good. Now outwork them. Prove them wrong. Show them that they were wrong to laugh at you. Muhammad Ali said that he hated every minute of training, but he said, "Don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Stop complaining, stop making excuses, and start doing what it takes. Start working hard, start putting in the effort, and start seeing what happens."